Alright, I'm back. That was intense. Unfortunately, one of my cats got a tick on him, but we smothered him in coconut oil, and I think he'll be okay. I gotta get the flea and tick treatment again for him. It's been a couple months. They got treated right when I got here, but I have to retreat them as soon as possible, so I'm gonna try and take care of that as soon as I can, as soon as I'm able. So sorry about that pause. I'm just, the kitties come first. I'm gonna make sure they're okay. So I'm out here with the garden, sitting by the garden. That's my mustard. I'm going to water them, so hopefully I can get a nice angle, because for me it's really fun to watch, but that's just me. Let's see, I gotta find my watering can. Oh, found it. Good times. And thank you for liking the video, appreciate that. Got the watering can. Good old watering can. Because the hose, at this point, we've wrapped up most of the hoses because it has been starting to frost a little bit, and we want to make sure that we don't ruin them or ruin the pipes. Hi, how are you today? So these are the peas I was growing. I'm going to start there because the hose actually reaches, which is a bonus. No, I'm going to fill this up first though. Meanwhile, I'll show you guys our fire that's been going for a week now. I got some pretty epic pictures of it that I'm really excited to share. It's been nice and warm and fun to hang out around the fire at nighttime. It's a super blessing to be here on my family's land with my family. I'm doing well, having a fabulous morning here. Just get to take care of the plants, the animals, everything I could ever dreamed of, just taking care of the earth in this little patch of land. Alright, so the watering can is almost filled up. Then we can get going on watering the plants. It's a lot windier today than it has been, that's for sure. But I'm enjoying it thanks to my nice fuzzy robe. I tend to keep pretty warm. So the first patch, I'm growing some lettuce over here. I have to keep everything covered or the animals will get them. The cats will use it as a litter box and the dogs will just roll around and dig. So nice, it's lovely to meet you as well, Nick. And I am in America. How's your days going? So this is nice and watered. We're gonna make our way over to where I have my mustard. And the way I did the areas, I did it so it's slanted downhill, so all I have to do is water in one place and everything just goes downhill. And at the bottom of the hill I have lettuce that needs a little bit more water, so it tends to work out in my favor. I think it's a style of permaculture, but also I just like to call it yin watering. Yeah, my day's going very well. It's very nice so far. I'm just waking up and I get to hang out in the garden with the plants. We're having a little bit of a tick problem, but otherwise things are pretty mellow. I found a fat tick on my cat this morning, so I had to put coconut oil all over it. Hopefully he'll be alright. Hello, Mark. Oh, almost fell. How's your day going? Alright, so got the peas mostly watered. They're nice. They're starting to actually make little pea pods in here that I'm really stoked about. And all of the seeds that I have are for cold weather, so even if it does frost a little bit, they should be just fine, as long as I don't get buckets of snow, which doesn't really happen around here, so should be just fine. And there's Whitney, one of the kitties. Just coming to check out what we're doing over here. It's a beautiful day today. All the cats are black, so the best way to tell them apart is by their collars. None of the males have collars, but the females, it's based on the color or if they have a bell or not. Alright, back over to the watering area. Yep, and the water can make its way all the way down the hill. Lots of fun. I definitely should do more weeding again. The weeds grow hella fast here, but it's still beautiful to be working in such a green area, I've got to say. Really nice. Alright, it's making its way down the hill. Gotta make sure I get all the mustard, right? I just planted some new seeds a couple days ago. There was a video on it, my live video, but I don't usually make my live videos for the public after they're over. There we go. Make sure I get all the mustard. But yeah, see, it's made its way all the way down the hill. Good times. And back to the hose for more water. Kind of a meditative process, gotta say. Just keep going on it. Are the comments working? I know they weren't working very well yesterday, so if anyone can help me with that, figuring that out, that would be awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed the music last night. I do have good news. My other keyboard should be here within a week. My friend told me he's gonna send it out in the next couple days, so fingers crossed that I can have it by Halloween and play a real show for you guys. I really appreciate the little keyboard I got. Thanks to everybody's help. It's a $100 keyboard and I'm used to my $1,000 one, so I just want to give you guys the best show I can. Alright, hi Jess. Almost got the water can full again. You're not what? Kitty. This is the kitty that got the tick on him, so hopefully that goes away. I put a bunch of coconut oil on him, so. And here we go. I'm sorry, Jess, I don't know what you mean by I'm not. Okay, second watering bed. You get that water all the way down the hill. It's really nice to only have to water in one spot. And the kitty's happy. They like the fresh water. They like running water, I guess. What a beautiful day it is. Yeah, it'll probably take a couple cans of this water to get each little lot watered fully. But it's worth it. I have a bunch of catnip and strawberries growing here, and a little bit of cilantro randomly came in. I don't know why, but my seed bag is a little bit disorganized, so that might have something to do with it, but nothing wrong with a little variety, right? Here we go, back to the watering can. Also want to say thank you because now our washer's fixed, so I don't have to use the vacuum every time I wash laundry. That's a super blessing, so thank you to everybody who helped with that. Show you a little more around the property. It's much windier today than it has been. And then we have, that's gonna be our garden next year where the tarp's laid down. Try and do a giant space of corn and beans and sunflowers, squash, all that stuff. It's a watering method called the Three Sisters. It's pretty cool. Definitely recommend looking into it. Alright. And more water. I find it pretty relaxing, personally. That's why I'm sharing this. You get lots of good water here. The cats like to come up behind me and drink it. Oh, there she is. It looks like the water's reaching all the way to the end of this little hill. So we just have one more garden bed. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Our last bed to water has some winter squash growing, and I planted some wasabi arugula. So arugula that tastes like wasabi. It's supposed to be a little spicy, really good in salads. I'm really excited about it. And here we go. This is like second to last watering can, if my math is correct. And thank you. How's your life? Oh, there we have another kitty. I think this one's name is Hunter. He says hello. I'm pretty at peace in general. Things come and go. Life goes on. I'm pretty peaceful, I think, for the most part. At least I attempt to be. I definitely have my moments. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. How's your day going today, R. Shannon Young? I definitely get anxious doing these shows, but I'm always a lot more relaxed when my feet are on the ground. Alright, here we go. The last bed. I like to overwater my winter squash, but I also realize if I put a lot of extra soil around, I might have a couple squash from here. I'm probably, when it does start frosting, even though they're frost hardy, what I'm gonna do is cover them with some sheets, just to make sure they can keep growing. Probably build a little bit more of a chicken wire fortress for them. There we go. And then, last but not least, my wasabi arugula that's just starting to come in. I'm really excited about it. Gotta do it on the edge. These guys are still pretty little. There we go. You can see them coming in. Cool. All the watering's done for now. Good times. Just gotta turn the water off because we have a well pump, and if I don't turn it off, the pump will stop working. It'll trip the breaker. Basically, we run out of water. All right, time for another coffee break. Well, my garden looks pretty happy, gotta say. I gotta sit down for a little bit. Made it. I'm really happy, really excited to get my other keyboard out here. And finally, it looks like things are looking up on that front. happy about it. So I like to do a morning cigarette with my coffee. That's just what I do. Oh, looks like we have a little kitty visitor. Ah, my phone. Yep, this one's name's Tiny. She hangs out with me a lot in the morning. She's a very happy, peaceful kitty. I'd probably save it peace too, because in the middle of the night I was having nightmares, and so I decided to do a guided meditation on gratitude, and I fell asleep again to it, and I woke up in best mood ever, so I'm pretty happy about it. No, not yet. Their bowls are over by the house. Huh? Their bowls are over by the house. Do what? Their bowls are over by the house. Bowls are over by the house? Yeah. Oh, and their cat food, I can't let them out then. Yeah. I'll help in just a minute. Right? Yeah, this is the first time I've ever even understood that there is such a thing as a live stream. It's interesting. Try to make it entertaining. It is nice to share what's going on in my life. Had a lot of adventures before this and finally come to a peaceful place. Onomatopoeia? The My brother's getting ready to weed whack a bunch of the weeds because we found a tick on our cat this morning, and so this means war on the ticks because we don't want our kitties having to deal with that. And we treated the cat with some coconut oil to get the tick off. The comment's working because they weren't working yesterday, and it would be nice to know. Because I don't know how to refresh the comments either, but whatever. Right, well, I don't know if they're working or not, so I'm gonna end the live stream and see if I can work out some of the technical issues. So, you guys have a lovely day. Nice to see you all. Toodles. Well, it looks like it's working again. I don't know. Yeah. Ouch. That's no fun. Thank you. Hi, Mr. Jig. I hope your day is good too. Alright, yeah, I gotta go feed my dogs and everything anyway, so I'll probably be on again later. Hope you all have a lovely day. Toodles.